What is trimming in RC basic flight controls? Imagine flying your remote control airplane and noticing it keeps drifting to one side or climbing when you want it to stay level. It can be frustrating, right? That's where trimming comes into play. Trimming is all about making tiny adjustments to your airplane's control surfaces or controls to keep it flying straight and steady without you constantly holding the sticks. It's like tuning a musical instrument so everything sounds just right. When you set up your plane properly, it responds smoothly, and flying becomes more fun and less tiring. In practice, trimming involves adjusting the elevator, which controls the pitch or up and down movement of the nose. If your plane's nose dips down during flight, you add elevator trim to lift it back up. If it's climbing too much, you trim it down. Next, you look at the ailerons and rudder. The ailerons control rolling movements, so if your plane banks to one side, you tweak the aileron trim to level it out. The rudder manages yaw or side-to-side movement, so if your plane veers left or right, you adjust the rudder trim to straighten it. Another part of trimming involves engine thrust angles. Sometimes, if your plane dives when you reduce power or turns unexpectedly when you increase throttle, it's because the thrust angles need adjusting. Vertical thrust angles help prevent unwanted dives or climbs, while side thrust angles correct turning tendencies caused by the engine's position. Trimming isn't a one-time fix. It's an ongoing process you do during flight tests. You start with small adjustments, observe how the plane behaves, and then tweak again. This process continues until your airplane flies smoothly, straight, and level without constant control input. Before trimming, make sure your airplane's center of gravity is set correctly. If the weight distribution is off, no amount of trimming will help. Also, check that all control surfaces move freely and that linkages are tight. Warped surfaces or loose linkages can make trimming ineffective. Getting trimming right makes flying easier and more enjoyable. It helps your plane perform better during basic flights and aerobatic maneuvers. Plus, it's safer because the plane is more stable and predictable. With practice, you'll learn how to fine-tune your aircraft quickly, making every flight more satisfying. Remember, patience and small adjustments are the keys to mastering trimming in RC flying.